we going. And I'm gonna try to keep the chat open this time, just in case if people join.
All right.
All right, here we go. We're live.
Yo.
Hello and welcome to the Post Class Podcast, the only podcast where a bunch of people where a bunch of teenagers pretend to know more than the people who get paid to do this. Hi, I'm your host Malachi, a slightly darker Malachi, which is something that we're working on. And we're here with TJ. We're two
Yo, what's
men
good?
weaving it
What's good,
today.
guys?
We're two men weaving it today. Our third co-host Anthony is sick. TJ, how are you doing today?
I'm doing slightly good because Wingstop messed up my order today, but besides that, it's all right.
And today we are going to be talking about the NBA trade deadline. You know what trade we're going to be talking
Yeah.
about.
No, we're gonna talk about both. We're gonna talk about both, but
We're going to talk about both,
the
but
main one.
you know what trade we're talking about. In case you live under a rock, hold up, I'm trying to multitask here. Pull up
Yeah.
the trade. In case you live under a rock, Luka Doncic has been traded to the Lakers, and all of the craziness that has come with that. The full trade is. One second, I'm trying my best to pull it up. And this trade has also sent Anthony Davis to the Mavericks. This trade, the Lakers received Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris. The Mavericks have received. I'm sorry for the delay.
Anthony
And
Davis, Max Christie,
the Anthony Davis, Max Christie, a
and
2029 Lakers first, and one more person, I
I
believe.
believe it was Markieff Morris, one of the
Yep.
Morris.
And
Yeah.
then the Jazz received Jalen Hood-Schifino and I believe a second.
Uh,
I don't know. It's not loading as you can see. So
Some technical difficulties.
it's technical difficulties as always.
But while
Uh,
we wait on that, to
while
put
we
in
were to
perspective,
continue,
like
yeah.
like you trade Luca and you only get one first round pick back. But put it into perspective, Rudy Gobert got traded to the Timberwolves for four first round picks. Like y'all could have gotten four first round picks. I understand you got Anthony Davis, but you could have got more picks like out of that, which would have been helpful for you.
Here the full trade is the we were right about everybody else. The Jazz got Jalen Hood-Schifino in 2 seconds, one via the Clippers, and that's the full trade.
All right.
Um, my first reaction to this trade has led to a bigger debate in our community in our community, the Post Class Podcast community, which we're gonna come to in a second. But the main part is the Mavericks are dumb. I don't care what anybody says. The Mavericks are not very smart people for this trade. They should fire the GM right now. Not only from a basketball standpoint is it's dumb, but from a money standpoint, you just traded the face of your franchise for Anthony Davis, who's here for 2 more years. That's not why would you why I just the whole question is why.
Cause
Because
like
Luka Doncic has 10 years, well, 5 years left in his prime, possibly 10 years left in the clock, the way that he's playing. He is a top five player in the NBA right now. I don't care what anybody says. He is a MVP candidate and a future MVP for sure. Lock it in. He just dragged your team to the Western Conference Finals 3 years, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. How long has it been since the Warriors won a chip? Warriors fan.
uh 3 years.
He drug you to a Western Conference Finals 3 years ago, drug you to the finals less than 12 months ago, and you just traded him for Anthony Davis.
Like and like I don't understand why they say because of his health and conditioning. When you see you got Zion, still averaging like 25 and 8. You got Jokic, the best player in the league, or the second best player in the league, and he's putting up a 30-point triple double season. And like, now don't get me wrong now, AD's still a good player. Don't get it wrong. But like I guess if you're trying to win now, I mean you still like messed up because Luka drug your team to a final. Even though y'all lost, he still drug y'all to the finals. And like AD, he's gonna want to leave like after like I give it 3 years at max. I give it 3 years at max. Cause like him and Kyrie, with their egos, they ain't gonna work together. But like, will they make playoffs? They will. But like, I think y'all just need to keep like your top five player, and you cost him 200 and like couple million that he could have had. Now he can't even get that 350 that he was supposed to get. But like, you should have just looked at your future, your top five player you have, and he could have won you a chip eventually within the next 10 years. But like overall,
On top of that, just to add on, you gave him to the Lakers, somebody in conference, somebody who you're most likely going to have to see in the playoffs. That's just stupid. It's really just not like the smartest basketball play. Also, like you're having to refund tickets now. That's how bad your trade is. You're having to refund tickets for people
like
that bought tickets to see your team because you traded your star player for Anthony Davis. Trust me, Anthony Davis is an amazing player, top 10 player in the league when healthy. That's the biggest part, when healthy. But like he's just not Luka Doncic worthy, and I stand on that.
maybe if it was like whatever year he almost won MVP, maybe. But nah,
2017.
yeah, but like nah, I wouldn't do it.
Hello, random person who chatted.
Well,
Um, wait, I think I know who this is. Ignoring my extremely short attention span. Um, I just believe that this conversation led to another conversation that we're gonna get into now because we're talking about basketball. We're talking about this trade with TJ, with our other co-host Anthony, who's currently fighting for our life. Get better soon, loser. Um, the conversation of who's better, who's having the better season, Luca. Well, first they disagree with me that Luca is a future MVP player and a top five player in the league. It's Matarfer, I knew it. Um, what's up,
now
Touchbar?
hold on now. I never said that. You said he would be a top 10 player of all time.
I said he has
That's
the
where I
potent. I said he has the potential to be a top 10 player
now,
of all
now
time.
I never disagree when he's healthy. He's a top five player in the league right now. Because obviously that's true. I give him like three or four. But what was the other part you said I disagree?
He has the potential to be a top 10 player of all time. The
That,
potential to be.
that's where I disagree.
And then this also led to us arguing about whether Jokic is the. I say Jokic is arguably a top 10 player right now, and no if buts or coconuts because of his dominance. And I said he's probably gonna win a third MVP, and that's why I almost had to fly to Virginia to
See,
kill
see,
TJ.
see, you don't even know
And
your
that's
own. You don't even know your own goat because if he wins it this year, that's gonna be his fourth one.
oh yeah, he won last year.
And if it wasn't for Embiid, he could have
He
possibly
would have had
five
four in a
peated.
row. He would
No,
have
he
won four
could
in a
have
row.
four or possibly five this year.
But yeah,
But
we
like,
were arguing about who's the MVP this year, Shea or Nikola Jokic, and
that's
in
what it
battle,
was.
I
All right,
almost
all
had
right,
to kill him
all right.
because Nikola Jokic. Look me in my eyes when I say this. Whoever's watching, hi, hi. Look me in my eyes. I know I'm kind of dark, but you can still see me. Nikola Jokic is having a top five season of all time. No if, buts, or coconuts. As of February 3rd, is it?
Four.
February 4th. I'm one day behind. As of February 4th, Luka Doncic is having a top 10 season of all time. He's averaging 29, 10, and 12, 12 rebounds on amazing efficiency with minimal help. I don't care what anybody says, that is a top 10 season of all time if he keeps it up. He deserves the MVP. Shea's balling out. Shea would have won MVP almost any other year. He would have won last year. He probably would have won the year before that because he has a great story. His team is winning and he's putting up amazing stats. But Jokic is literally the Nuggets. When you think of the Nuggets, you think of Nikola Jokic's face because he has put his team on a backpack. He's put them all except for Russell Westbrook occasionally and Jamal Murray when he decides to show up. Every other player on that team is in a backpack, and I just think that it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. Tenzin asks AD or Luca.
You said what?
Tenzin asked AD or Luca. It's Luca.
Luca.
Now, see, look, right now it's Luca for sure. Luca's a top five player of all time. All time. In fact,
All
not even all
time.
time. Not
All
even all time.
time.
2017 MVP. MVP AD or last year's playoff run Luka Doncic? Go.
2017 AD. That's easily. I mean, obviously, I know you can't always compare like rebounds to like other players because of their heights. You because like you got to put that into perspective as well. But like at the same time, AD, you could he's like he got rim tape and glass clean tape, and like at the same time, like you can't get nothing up on him. But that's when he would actually shoot a lot more. Oh, that jump shot was nice. I can't lie. Ah, you good, Malachi? And
Sorry.
then
I'm
and then
sorry.
and then like
Trenton,
then like
Trenton said, bro, the Lakers got no D without AD or Braun. We'll talk after the podcast.
yo,
That's why I was so shocked. But the reason why
ah,
I think that this is like comebackable, Tenzin, the reason why I think that this isn't the worst thing for the Lakers, one, they have some wing defenders. Austin Reeves is underrated. Rui's good. DFS is solid. Um, Jackson Hayes isn't a slouch, and they still have 2 more days to make trades in this circle.
nah, they got to the eighth. They got to the eighth.
They got to the eighth. I thought it was the sixth. They got a couple more days to make trades. They should be trading. They should be calling off the phone about. I'm trying to think. They should of what centers are on the market. I am forgetting. They should be calling the Bulls. They should be calling the Bulls about Vooch. They should be calling the Cap. Fight me. They should be calling the. They should be calling multiple teams. I think let me check. Let me check who's on the market. But there are a lot of good defenders on the market, and they still have time to go get good wing defenders uh, and get a center. They need a center, but they still have time to get good defenders.
Like while we on the top of that, my Golden State Warriors, what are we doing? We are terrible at trading, bro. Because they said
Horrific.
we had a package where we could have had Levine and Vucevic on the team on that same trade. Come to us.
Y'all should be firing whoever your GM is. They
Like
have to make your
we could have
whole
gotten both
roster
of
switch.
those. We didn't get Podcast P. We didn't get Giannis. We didn't get Embiid before. Like we're
And
really the Heat for
and all of this happened because before Jimmy Butler got traded.
real. I'm saying like,
It is no, it's the sixth. It's the sixth at 3 p.m.
oh, it is.
Trade players that are on the trade block that I think should be traded to the Lakers. They should be calling about Robert Williams. Great center, great great center, great paint protector. That's the word I'm looking for. And great rebounder. They should be calling about him. They should be calling about Lonzo. The Bulls should they should not stop calling the Bulls phone until they get Lonzo. Perfect passer. He's worked with Braun before. He's proven that he can lock up on D. He's literally exactly what the Lakers need right now. They should be calling about Vooch. You need a center, please. And I guess if you don't have to break the bank to get him, they should be calling about Jimmy. But that's only if you don't have to break the bank.
Oh,
If you
and
have to break too many pieces, then don't even.
they should also call for DeAndre Ayton. He been going off lately. Everybody,
They're not saying that
everybody,
he's on the market, but like if you can get a trade for DeAndre and I would do it. Braun would make that man look. Luca would make that man look dominant.
y'all will remember that he was actually a number one pick before Luca,
To have two of the top, what Luca drafted fourth.
something like that.
To have two of the top 10 picks in that top 5 picks in that draft would be tough.
Exactly.
Oh, also Hawks fans, congratulations! I heard that y'all finally won the Luca trade because the Mavs traded Luca away.
But
Y'all
I
could
feel bad for
finally
y'all.
live in
I feel
peace.
bad for y'all, bro. Ice Trey needs to be an all star. I don't know why we're hating on him. He needs to be an all star. Him and Melo. Melo led in fan voting. Give the fans what they wanted. Why are
Don't
we
give the
not?
fans what they want.
Why are we not putting Melo in a All Star game?
Melo would thrive in the All Star K. Trigger trade, no trade songs. That's been one of my favorite players since he got drafted. Love that man.
And also, while we on this topic, Warriors, please let us get or Lakers and Suns, please let us get LeBron and Katie, man. Some executives talking about they see both of them coming to Golden State to
LeBron's not going to Golden State. He just got Luca.
well, that's if we bring Bronny and Luca in some food considerations. But like, please, no, we're gonna bring LeBron with tacos. That's what we're gonna bring on a Tuesday. But please let us get Braun or Katie, if not both, please. I mean, obviously, we're not gonna get both if we even do, but I need Curry to get some help. I'm tired.
Curry's not
Everybody
getting
saying,
help. I hope
I'm
Curry doesn't get help.
hold on,
I'm
hold on.
sick of Warriors
I'm
fans.
tired of y'all saying that Curry has had a lot of help. Okay, look, you got Prime Clay, you had Prime Draymond, Prime KD. Who else I'm missing? You could throw Iggy in there if you want, since he did
Yeah,
do his thing.
Finals MVP Andre Iguodala.
And then I mean, if you could throw Poole in that finals year, but I mean,
Yeah, the thing is, he had them all at the same time, except for KD when he came for 2 years, got his two rings and dipped. But you just named three. Name them three Hall of Famers.
okay, and then we could start with Braun. Like
Okay. Oh, whoa, not too much on the
exactly,
glorious
exactly,
king. Let's
exactly.
not. Let's not.
Like you see how Lakers fans
Let's
be
not.
delusional about saying LeBron has no help,
Let's not. LeBron has played with a lot of Hall of Famers, but the thing with his Hall of Famers is they just don't. Like a lot of them, he played out of their prime. No, LeBron played with a lot of Hall of Famers. No, no, no. Listen,
hold on.
listen.
All right.
Wait. Shaq wasn't in his prime.
Okay, I wasn't
He,
gonna say him.
IT wasn't in his prime.
Well, obviously not. You're
Like
naming the guys.
most of the people on the Cavs weren't in their prime. The only people LeBron played with in his prime, right, in their prime, D Wade, Brosh. That's it for the Heat.
Okay,
Moving on to the Cavs, Kyrie, not K Love. K Love's prime was in Minnesota.
he was a good role player,
He was a
but
good
yeah,
role player,
good
but
role player.
nowhere close to where the Timberwolves
All right.
were.
And you have 80.
And you have AD.
Okay, you name four. You name more than me. Four.
KD, Iggy,
Clay.
Draymond, Clay.
No. You added four. Nah, don't add an
No,
extra one.
no, no, no,
Don't
no,
add an
no, no,
extra
no,
one.
no,
Don't
no,
add an
no, no,
extra
no.
one.
Haiti.
You said
Okay,
I
okay.
had three. You said I
Listen,
had three.
Haiti,
Draymond and Clay
Iggy.
for like one out of the like 8 years. Yeah, I don't care about it. Okay, well,
Okay,
all
then.
right.
Okay, then.
Either
Okay,
way, if you say four
okay.
and four,
4-4. That's even.
LeBron's teammates way better than Curry's teammate.
Okay, I'm taking KD over all the names I just said, oh, except for D Wade. I think D Wade is the best in this list.
Okay, all
It
right.
goes D Wade,
Anyway,
then we'll go KD,
all right.
80, Draymond, Bosh.
Over Kyrie,
Oh, snap, I forgot Kyrie.
I was about to say, like, you see how delusional Lakers fans be, guys. Like,
Okay. But still, like KD is arguably the best on that list. I wouldn't put him over D Wade. I know a lot of people that would. The
and
fact,
all y'all that say Curry can't win without KD, man, we won two of them things without KD. And
okay,
after
but
he,
one of them was against the Cleveland Hospitals. The Cleveland,
oh, no, don't say Cleveland Hospitals now.
the 2015 was it the Cleveland Hospitals?
LeBron was still on the floor. Ky- Kyrie got hurt game 5. Okay,
Kyrie got hurt game 1.
okay. Anyway, and then you had
Matthew Dellavedova was a starter. They were running out there. If we're naming the four people that were starting besides LeBron James, you have Matthew Dellavedova, Amon Shumpert.
Kevin Love.
Nope, Kevin Love popped his shoulder in the second round.
So no, he played in the final. I know that for a fact.
2015?
I know that for a
2015.
fact. I
Put
know
put
that for
money
a
on it,
fact.
TJ. TJ, put money on it.
Where my
Shake through the screen. $5 right now. $5 right now. Cash out five
I
right now.
just threw the $5. I just threw the five
All right,
bucks. I
right.
cash out
Shake
you.
your hands. I'm pulling up the 2015, right?
I'm telling you,
NBA Finals
because me
stats. Kevin Love popped his shoulder in the 2015 finals. Beat
finals.
No,
So
no,
he
no, not
played
in the
in the
finals. He
finals.
popped it in the second round
No,
against the
nah, don't
Celtics, and
change it. You just said
bro,
finals.
no,
You just
I
said
misspoke.
finals.
I apologize. I misspoke. Listen, if you
Nah.
listen to the words coming out of my mouth, he popped it in the second round or the conference finals against Kelly Olynyk on the Celtics because Kelly Olynyk pulled his shoulder. Look it up right now.
That's how I know you lying. You want to know how I know you lying?
How?
The second round is
It was
not the
either the second
conference.
round or the conference finals. I said
No, no,
or.
no. You said second round of the conference
I said
finals. No,
or the
no,
conference.
no. You
Nigga,
did
I'll
not
look
say
it up.
or.
He didn't
You
play in
did
the
not
finals.
say or.
I'm
You
looking it
did
up
not
right now on
say
my phone so I
or.
have proof. Kevin Love injury 2015 is what I'm looking up.
You did not say Oregon.
I meant to say or if I didn't, but I know I said or.
Mm-mm-mm. He got you stuttering your words, gang.
Oh, what? I have it right here. Oh my God. This it better load this time. Okay, it loaded. Oh, load. No, this is the wrong thing. Cavaliers forward Kevin Love dislocated his shoulder in the first quarter of Game 4 at the Celtics on Sunday, ruling him out for the rest of the season.
Okay, either way,
He didn't play in the finals. Said
you still
my
gotta play your you still gotta play your you still gotta play good to
my
win.
money.
You still gotta play good to win though.
Send
You still got
send
you
the money, TJ.
I got you at it's on my phone, so
All
I
right,
got you
Sunday
at.
after, Sunday after.
So
I
like
trust me. You don't want to test me on basketball history.
you still gotta play good to win. You could be the best team and you can lose bad to bad teams. Even
Hold
though the
up,
Cavs, you still gotta play good.
hold up. You got me distracted from my point. NBA 2015 stats, right? I'm gonna look up.
And either way, besides that, y'all gonna start acting like Curry. Well, let me not put it like that, but like
The
y'all gonna
only
start.
one of the Steph Curry championships that I believe was actually impressive is the 2022 one or 2021.
But
Y'all played against.
I'll somewhat agree with you because once Katie left, all y'all said we was gonna win none. You said we was gonna win none no more. And then I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised, but we won that shit. And then either way, like
2015, y'all played against the Cleveland. You played against the G League team and LeBron. 2016, you lost.
mhm.
2017-18, you had Kevin Durant and the best team of all time, no if, buts, or coconuts.
So
2019, y'all lost to Kawhi.
okay, we had injuries then.
Y'all
If
had
you're gonna
injuries
put
then. I'll let you slide. You had
all right,
injuries.
all right,
No finals 2020 or 2021.
right.
2022 was your only impressive championship, the only championship from y'all, which I respect.
Okay, so then let's say like this then, since that's your only impressive one, and the ones with 20 the back to backs was because we had KD, right?
I had the best team of all time. What are you talking about?
So then if we're saying that, then the Bulls rings is not impressive if that's what you're trying to say then.
No, listen, because it's
Nah,
all
nah, because
about
the
listen,
Bulls
if
was
you let me
72
speak,
and
let me
10
speak, let me
and they
speak,
wanted to.
let me
So
speak, let me speak, let me
with your
speak,
words,
let me speak, let me
that's
speak,
not impressive then.
let me
It's what
speak,
you're saying.
let me speak, let me speak, let me speak, let me speak. Thank you. It's about who you can play compared to your competition. Even that year that they went 72 and 10, they still had to play all right comp for the 90s. We literally went into 2017, 2018, and 2019 saying, well, we might as not play the season. The Warriors are going to win the chip. Nobody can mess with them. They literally just built a super team. Nobody was saying that about the Bulls. Even while the Bulls were going to 72 and 10, it was still not a given that they were going to win the finals. They still had to face adversity. I believe they went to game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals that year. I would have to double check. But they were still not adversity. Y'all literally walked into the season with two of the top three players in the NBA at the time. Not because of anything that you did, because Kevin Durant wanted to ring chase and walked out as champions. Tell me that that's impressive to my face.
You still got to play to win. You still got to play your hardest because like
Okay, I'm listening. I'm not saying that y'all didn't play your hardest. I'm saying y'all built a super team.
okay, at the time, I mean, just because we had Curry and KD, like,
Listen. Also, going back to this finals, right? I'm going to name you the players that played all 6 games for the 20. I knew it. Kevin Love isn't here. I'm gonna name you all the players that played all 6 games for the 2015 NBA Finals for the Cavs.
okay,
Matthew Dellavedova.
hell of a, hey, his effort was there.
Effort
He was
was
fighting
there.
for his life, but
He was fighting for a life and failing.
mhm.
LeBron James. Duh. James Jones.
You know that.
Mike Miller played 5 games.
Hey, Mike Miller was
Timothy
tough. Hey, Timothy
Timothy
Moscow scored 93
Timothy
points. I don't want to hear
Mozgov
it.
averaged 30 minutes a game.
And he scored 93 points in a game.
Be so for real. Iman Shumpert was averaging 35 minutes a game. J.R. Smith was averaging 33 minutes a
Hey,
game.
don't
Tristan
disrespect Hennessy,
Thompson
bro.
was
Don't
obvious.
disrespect Hennessy. Do not disrespect Hennessy.
Tristan Thompson was averaging damn near over 40 minutes a game. 42 minutes per game is what he was averaging.
I mean, he was like their center.
LeBron had 3 minutes of rest per game.
Hey, he the goat, bro. He don't need no rest
And Kyrie played a total of 43 minutes. The
because he got
entire
hurt.
series. The entire series, because he got hurt. No Kevin Love here.
So
Going to y'all. Y'all had Kevin Love in his prime. Sean Livingston was arguable for six man of the
you
year.
ain't hold a timeout. You just said Kevin Love for us again.
Oh, Kevin Love. Klay Thompson. I apologize. Klay
All right.
Thompson in his prime. Sean Livingston, arguably six man of the year. Andre Iguodala, Finals MVP. Draymond Green, Depoy. Festus, he played 5 games. I didn't know why he didn't play one of them. Unanimous MVP Steph Curry. Andrew Bogut, Harrison Barnes, and Leandro Barbosa. Which one of those rosters sound depleted?
That's a tough question, man. Like,
Fight me, TJ.
yeah. Okay, well then if that's the case, then like
Y'all
the
played
Nuggets ring wasn't impressive, bro.
y'all played a
Bro,
hospital.
and then
Hold up. Let me read some of these comments real quick before we get back on topic. We have gang, smoke it on that raw pack. Gang, gra gra.
I do
Yeah,
not claim them New York
raw,
Warriors
raw.
bandwagons.
What's it called? Raw is somebody from my school. Grab za Fetty Wap on my JBL speaker. $5 on Raw's disc.
Bro, we don't
Nets.
claim them
Hey,
bandwagons,
hey,
bro.
hey. This one is true. Nets making the playoffs this year. Nets beating the Lakers in the playoffs.
So the finals? No, bro.
Hell yeah.
No, bro.
And then you're so tough, Malachi, with 3 hard eyes. Thank you, my heart.
Nah. Don't give this man no hope on Brooklyn, bro. No. Ben Simmons getting paid 42 mil for what? That's
Nets in
highway robbery right there.
5. Nets in 5.
If Nets in five, then shoot, Warriors in four, then shoot.
I don't care.
All right, now getting back on topic before Malachi took a turn on us.
Oh
Let's
yeah, yeah,
talk
because we
about
need to talk about some
let's
history.
talk about
Also, Jokic
De'Aaron
is your MVP. I just sorry, last thing.
SGA.
The De'Aaron Fox, Zach LaVine trade is what we're getting back on topic two.
Let me
Because De'Aaron Fox is officially a Spur as I pull up the full trade.
and while he pulls that up,
I have
stop.
it up. Go ahead, go ahead. Shout out who? Shout out who?
Fuck Wingstop. Y'all gave me 5 wings when I ordered 10, and y'all barely gave me any fries. All
Is
right, you
that
can
who your shout out was gonna be to?
no, we're not shouting out. We're criticizing them.
The Spurs got De'Aaron Fox and Jordan McLaughlin. Almost messed up that man's name. Sorry, sir. The Bulls got Zach LaVine, Trey Jones, Kevin Herter, and their own back this year for 2025. So they literally didn't gain anything. They just didn't lose something, basically. And the Kings got Zach LaVine, Sidney Crisco, 3 first round picks. But it's really two. One of their first round picks are going to turn into 2 seconds because the Charlotte Hornets are butts. So they got the Charlotte 2027 pick and the Minnesota 2031 pick and 3 second round picks that's going to turn into five. Two from Charlotte, I believe. One from Chicago, one from Denver, and they got their 2028 second round pick back. Talk about how the Spurs fleeced the league.
Y'all gotta start giving Wet Bananas some help, bro. I hate Wet Bananas with a passion, bro. Like I'm only hoping for Wet Bananas so CP3 can break the assist record. Alright. But besides that, I'm tired of Wet Bananas terrorizing the whole league, pulling out a LaMelo bag, pulling out the greatest defensive player of the year award. If he does not win that, then there's a problem. But and this man just playing for bro. I saw a clip earlier. Like he does not need a full on try hard on dunking, because I don't know why he could low key just put his head over the rim. Honestly, but like bro was trying to be like MJ and levitate sideways and dunk that ball. Like you not need to try that hard. You already like 7'5" and a half with shoes, man. I don't care that Flight is your biggest fan. We do not claim you wet bananas.
I'm really happy for De'Aaron Fox in this trade. I feel like they really fleeced the rest of them. Zach LaVine basically got the Kings basically got the Bulls 2.0 at the Kings. Can't wait for them to be a first or second round exit if they do.
No, 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 no.
Bro, they have
Bro,
DeMar. They have a
bro,
center
no,
that plays
no,
slightly
listen,
better
listen,
than
listen.
Vooch. They
No, listen,
have
listen, 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 listen. No, look. Sabonis, as much as I hate him, he's a 2020 king. All right, he'll go at that. And but now since DeMar DeRozan, who already had chemistry with Levine, he gonna lock in now. Cause his best friend there, and they gonna lock in and turn this team around, man. Levine and DeRozan was feeding families when they was on the same team game. I'm telling you, just watch. They gonna turn the Kings around.
bro. They're literally a second round exit. Promise, bro.
Well, I mean, they're not gonna make the finals, obviously, but they're gonna turn this team around.
They're
Cause aren't
not
they
turning nothing around. They're literally going to continue the same way.
just hey guys, just the same one that said the Nets was gonna go to the finals or no, get to the conference finals the past 5 years, guy.
I'm being delusional forever. Nets in five. Yeah. The Spurs literally fleeced the rest of the league.
And well, Wet Banana's not getting a ring no time soon.
They fleeced the rest of the league. De'Aaron Fox and Wembanyama is going to be tough, and once they both hit their prime, I believe that that is a Western Conference team waiting to happen, if not a Finals team, because they're literally going to be on guard. Well, a De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama pick and roll is going to be dangerous basketball, and I can't wait to see how that turns out. We have been talking for quite a while here. Is there anything else that you want to talk about before we hop out of here? In the world of sports.
Yeah, yeah. Any who's a Chiefs fan, Taylor Swift fan, or just wants the Chiefs to win in general,
Fuck you.
fuck you twice.
Yup.
It's
I don't
I'm
even like
not
the Eagles.
I'm not happy for Philly. I'm happy for Saquon and AJ Brown. But Philly needs to save the day.
Philly does like I hate Philadelphia with a passion. I'm going, but this one time I'm going to root for you, Philly. Do not let me down.
Don't let me down.
Do
If you let
not
me
let me
down,
down. I'm going
people
to
might
have to
not
burn the city to the ground.
people might not see me for a while. We will have to stake outside Mahomes' house. Everybody just gather around. Wait for him to come out. Honestly, we could just break into the house.
This is not the beliefs of the Postclass podcast. We are nice
Yeah,
civilians.
no, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not try
Uh,
this at home,
do
kids.
not try this at home, kids. Any last shout outs before we hop out of here, TJ?
A shout out to the man above us, but shout out to JMU man. I'm committed there. I'm
Oh,
making my
official.
I'm making my official commitment right now. I'm going to James Madison University.
Happy for you, twin. I remember we was talking about this a couple of days ago.
But yeah,
Yeah, shout out, of course, Jesus first, Jesus second. Shout out to fam, of course. And shout out track. I have track championships on Monday in case we don't record another episode before then. Shout out everybody that comment. In fact, no. I hope she's still in here. Shout out Tenzin. You're the
shout out to you,
worst.
Sandra.
You're the worst girl best friend a nigga could ask for. But sometimes you're pretty solid. And her birthday's in a couple of days. So happy birthday to
Happy
Tenzin.
early birthday.
Happy early birthday. In the words of Michael Beasley, and this is probably going to be my senior quote for those that go to my school. It's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. Deuces. Now I have to figure out how to end the fucking live.